I'm Holly Mitchell, born in Arizona, raised in Texas, in a very conservative Christian family, and in growing up, knew I was a little bit different. Definitely prayed about if this is not how I was supposed to be. Prayed that I would be like other girls. Started seeing my first girlfriend in high school. Both of our parents found out about it, and we were banned from continuing to see each other. I then obviously that relationship dissolved and moved out to Phoenix in 2003 and got very involved in the gay community out here.
I'm Suzanne Cummins. I've been born and raised in Arizona my whole life. I was born in Phoenix, raised in Mesa, and now we currently live in Chandler. I work in the restaurant industry, been in the industry for 16 years. Started when I was 16, I'm 32. I love my industry, I'm very passionate about food and people. Although I have such great passion for people, I haven't always had the same consideration for myself. It's been very difficult being in the positions that I've worked as a manager and faced discrimination for being gay in the community. There's other people that have worked under me that haven't chose to come out, or that have chose not to come out because of the discrimination I've faced. Different instances with scheduling conflicts, or not taking positions, not getting promoted because of being gay, not having certain legal benefits or FMLA time taken off just because of the relationship I am in. That's been a tough struggle within my industry, but I'm happy to change things and make Arizona a better place.
Suzanne and I started working together in January 2007. Started dating a couple of months thereafter in April. Our official date was to a Diamondbacks game, which we still go to Diamondbacks games annually because of that. It's like a little anniversary for us. We chose to keep our relationship confidential at our workplace. Our relationship essentially was then found out about, and we both faced some repercussions at the workplace.
Just facing those type of repercussions just for being in a committed relationship was extremely frustrating. And part of what our choice to move on is because we want to be a positive example in the community, and if where we are is our relationship or just the people we are is not being nurtured or taken care of, then we want to express our love somewhere else. And that's why making marriage equality in Arizona is important to us, because it is our home and we want to be an example in our community for what true love is, and that it's normal and it can look like anything else that you think of. Just be a positive light in Arizona.
After we had been together for a couple of years, we always knew that we wanted to have a family, so we continued in 2009, kind of started our process down that road. We went down then the path of foster and adoption. Started as adoptive parents and also got licensed as foster parents as well.
And then our first foster placement was actually my niece and her half-sister. They came to us in the end of 2009. So we took them into our home just to take care of them. It ended up going to Severance for their case. So we chose to adopt them as being their first placement to take care of them. Legally in Arizona, I adopted, so they're under my name. Holly is, their parents been there from the beginning. It's just legally I adopted.
And since she legally adopted, and due to the laws currently in the state of Arizona, I don't currently have any legal right, nor can I make any kind of medical decisions on behalf of the kids.
We adopted Jessica in 2010 November. I wanted to take FMLA leave as a new adoptive mom to help create that bond and further that family unity that we had. And during that time, Holly wasn't legally allowed to take any time off. About 7 or 8 months later, when we adopted Madisyn in July 2011, I only took the day we adopted her off. It was Tuesday, and that was the only day that was convenient for my job at the time.
And it's just disappointing that the way that the laws are set up in Arizona, that not both of us could take FMLA time, even though we, both adopted these girls. Suzanne legally With me, the girls definitely know that I'm their parent. They see both of us as parents. We didn't want to have to, relive those repercussions the second time, so we chose just to take the one day off. Since we're a same-sex couple, I don't have any legal rights over Madisyn because I was, I'm not her legal guardian. So therefore, I'm not allowed to make any medical decisions. Madisyn was diagnosed in October of 2013 with autoimmune disease, linear morphia. And it's a very serious disease, very rare, so there's not a lot of studies and treatments for it.
The treatment plan for linear morphia for Madisyn disease is very intense and aggressive early on. So it was, multiple steroid injections, and there's medicines and multiple hospital visits very early within the first 3 months. And it was extremely difficult as being both her parents who wanted to attend both appointments. However, with scheduling, if Holly got there first with Madisyn, she had to wait because she had no legal rights to take her in or sign for authorization or even check her in because she's not legally on anything. So that can be a struggle for our family because we're living our lifestyle as a family unit, and yet when it comes down to the big decisions and the necessities of our life, we can't both parent.
Foster parents, we were both legally able to make decisions for because the household is licensed as a foster home. So as foster parents in Arizona, we both have the same legal rights to make decisions on their behalf. But once we move that, those children into adoption status, then therefore one of us will lose the right to make those medical decisions.
And marriage for us in Arizona is really important because our family values, and we want to show, not only our friends and our family, it's our community, our love and commitment for each other. We're very active in the community. I'm a Girl Scout leader. We participate in our foster and adoptive support groups and events and all of those things, and we help kids in our community. The children that we fostered and adopted are from Maricopa County. They're right here where we live, and we think that a marriage will help solidify our commitment for each other and give our children an example of what a committed relationship looks like.
I strongly desire to have a son as well, and currently we went back on the adoption list. Recently, we were placed with 2 foster children. We were approached, and it obviously a perfect fit for our family. So now we have our 2 adopted daughters and 2 foster sons. The case plan currently reunification, but also a concurrent plan of adoption by foster parents. So it's just kind of. It is a strong desire. We know that, we definitely want a son, and, we'll continue on that path, until we feel that our family's complete. We do hope that, one day in the state of Arizona, we can be legally married, therefore seeing, so that our children are able to see us as a married couple, and that, we can have the benefits of a married couple. All the full benefits that the same, a straight couple that would receive if they were to get married.
I feel like we've made a lot of decisions in our life, viewing our relationship and the way that we proceed with, adopting children and fostering as, this is our life, and we work and live in our community, and we want to be able to add other people into our family to help them grow and nurture them and take care of them in the same way. We just really need our state to recognize our love and commitment to be able to have a marriage to where we do hopefully get to adopt a son, that it'll be seamless entering him into the family, and all of those rights and benefits that come with being a married couple will flow seamlessly.
We're no different. We have a family, we eat dinner at the same table. It's, we're very involved in Girl Scouts and
same baseball games everybody else goes to.
You'd be shocked at how
normal
we are.
Routine our family is.
It's just, and even in talking with, some family members of mine in Texas, they were, how do I explain to my kids that you know, you guys are gay. And I said, well, how do I explain to my kids that you guys are straight? And so, you know, for that, it was every family is going to look different. Some are going to have a mom and a dad. Some are going to have one dad, one mom. Some are going to have two moms, two dads. And all of it's fine. All of it's acceptable. There is no difference. Yeah, the core is love. And it's the core is family.